Okay, so I found a good spot to test out this new blower. I've been using it. I used it on a bunch of driveways yesterday. I ended up going back out after that rain stopped, and it was awesome. It was a sweet blower for sure, and I've used it a bunch this morning, but I don't know how much you can see. I'll get you closer. This property here, that whole section all across there was like 1.5 feet tall. I haven't been able to cut it at all, so I just went over it one time with the Wright, and you'll see when you get closer some of the spots are still high tall grass sticking up. That's what I was talking about yesterday when I said going through thick stuff, even super slow, this will leave tall grass behind your cut, whereas the walker doesn't. There it is. Did you guys expect any less? I know everything I have is steel. I know I swear by steel. Oh, real quick. See these here? Grip pads. Somebody asked me the other day what those were hanging in my trailer, and they're muddy because I just used them in the far back of this property. I just got stuck in a ditch, and I take those and I stick them down under the tires and back right out. So sometimes it takes a little bit of finagling. You got to move them a couple times, but they're $25 at Napa. I bought them like 4 years ago. They've got me out of more binds than I can imagine. Anyway, back to this. A lot of people assumed I would go with steel because everything I own is steel. Like, this is only 1/4 of the steel equipment that I own. I probably own 20 pieces of steel equipment, and I love steel. I swear by it. But steel dropped the ball. In my opinion, that side start, that's stupid. That's the dumbest gimmicky thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't care about that. You still have to pull it off your back half the time to choke it. In my mind, with that side start, when they made that, they should have put the choke right there. Right up here somewhere. So that you can still choke it and side start it without taking it off your back. They completely dropped the ball. This is the 600. You guys know I have the 700. Their 700 is already 912 CFM. So why make another blower with the same CFM? So it has a little bit of mile per hour more. Big difference. Who cares? It's not a big difference at all. The only reason it's got a little mile per hour more is because the nozzle is smaller on the 800 than it is on the 700. You know what I mean? But Echo did it. Echo made a 1000 CFM blower, and that thing is awesome. You guys know Ryan bought the 800 with the side start, and he really likes it, and it really is a good blower. But he saw this yesterday, and he was blown away. He was impressed, no pun intended. So let's use this thing. That's what I went with. A lot of people are going to say, you know, well, the 800 is more comfortable. Listen, I don't care. You know, I'm not a candy ass. I don't need all that comfortability. When I do my cleanups, you know, I have it on maybe an hour at a time. That's it. Then it's off for a while. I do a lot with bagging when I do leaves and stuff. So this also has that built-in fan on the other side, so it's constantly blowing cold air on your back, which would be real nice come summertime. And it's not that heavy at all. As a matter of fact, it feels lighter than my 700. But I love it, and I want the power. I don't care much about that comfortability. And as far as this thing goes, I was able to slide it down. You can have it on this rail closer to you or further. I slid it down as far as it would go, and I tipped the handle a little bit, and it's perfectly comfortable for me. I don't care about sliding the nozzle in and out. I never use it in my 700 anyway. I set it and leave it. I don't ever mess with that thing, and never have. So let's get into this.
feel it somewhere inside, haunting like a drug I keep on wanting. There's a love that fits so perfect, it's hard to believe. There's a reason I can feel my heart stop beating, and the air gets tough just breathing. I'm alone, but I'm still feeling like someone's with me. It's strange, I know, but I feel like you're here with me, like chasing ghosts. I know you're out there.
So I got another new toy in the mail today, and I just put it together. It is Jungle Jack, and I saw this on Johnny Moe's, or not Johnny Moe, Johnny from Blades of Grass. I saw it on his channel. So this is supposed to be one of those rapid jacks, and I need it for that. Now, like I've explained to you guys before, the Walker B, when I'm out mowing wet grass, I can just pull the pins, flip the deck up, same thing with the MT, and clean all the grass out of there. But I can't do that with this, and I'm not gonna carry a regular car pump jack around with me to pump this thing up all the time. So let's see how well this thing actually works. That was pretty cool. I was a little hesitant with it at first because I wasn't really sure how it was working, and I wanted to make sure that it went right. I guess I probably shouldn't leave that pin in there. You know, the pin goes in there so when this is up and you're not using it, the foot piece doesn't pop down. But anyway, so it's up there and I can grab it and shake the whole mower back and forth. It isn't going anywhere. And I can easily get under there, scrape the deck, do what I want to do. And now it'll make it easier too when I'm home changing blades. I don't have to drag the pump jack up. And this doesn't take up any room at all. I can stick it right in the corner of the trailer and always have it with me. But let's see how awkward I am at putting this thing back down. Pretty easy. That thing works nice. I like it. But yeah, this pin here, I'll show you what I mean. You pull it out and you put it in there, and it holds the it holds it up so it doesn't just flop around. But that's pretty cool. I like it. So another new addition, and then this came today. It's a Milwaukee pole saw. I don't know if it's just the attachment or if it's the whole saw or what, but I'll update you guys on who sent that to me when I get a chance. I'm gonna open it up and check it out and see what it is, but when I get a chance to use it. But anyway, so another cool toy. I like it. Okay, so I was wrong. It is not a Milwaukee tool. I've been asking Brian for something for a while, and as many of you guys know, a couple years ago I sent him that Walker sign that is lit up. In any of his videos in his garage, you'll see it. It's hanging on the back wall. And so I sent him that a few years ago, and I saw a sign that he had, I don't know, maybe a month ago or something. And I said, hey, you know, if you don't need that sign anymore, feel free to send it to me. And I was just joking around. And but anyway, real quick, a couple more top-notch t-shirts. Thanks for those, Brian. I'm actually going to change my business name to Top Notch because I probably have like 5 or 6 Top Notch t-shirts. So it would just be easier and save me money if I just change my name. So maybe I'll do that. But anyway, that's what was in there. This huge Walker banner. I'm not sure how big it is, but I'll give you an idea. There's the Wright mower next to the Walker banner. That thing is monstrous. It is so big. It's got to be, I don't know, I would guess 10 foot long by 3.5 feet tall, something like that. That thing is awesome. I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I'm definitely going to find a spot for it. I'm not really sure where. But anyway, that is sweet. I love it. Thanks, Brian. You're the man.